Thank you for having us here. This is a privilege to be here. We pride ourselves as a group of giving you good education and information. We are not here to sell you anything. Okay? Usually you hear the word insurance and you run for the hills, or at least to your dental office for a better experience, and I get that. I give a little context to some of the panelists here. I'm an underwriter. I'm one of the guys that you can blame for the price you pay and the coverage you enjoy. Nick Academus is with Crum Forster. He's going to be instrumental in talking about cyber and smart home liability today. It's a big deal. Most of your customers here in Austin are internet dependent, so this is something you're going to want to ask questions about. The other thing is an exclusion is going to be data. Right. You're going to see since the year 2000, everybody's excluding anything data related on their liability program. And not unlike mold, you can ask for it separately, and maybe your agent will have some solutions. In particular, I mentioned smart home liability, and that's why we have Nick here, is to explain what that might be and the kinds of things it anticipates. Nick, if you take a minute.
Sure. Well, smart home is all about all the technology that's going into homes. Everything from the Ring doorbell to a smart thermostat to if you're by chance installing routers or internet connectivity. That's really the future of where things are going. And you're talking about people from California. I think they're going to be expecting those features in their homes when they move here. And when they move here, they're going to expect those things to work. But what these gentlemen were talking about, the answer that it seems like the general liability underwriters have is, one, to exclude everything. Well, the other answer that they have is they really haven't updated their policy forms in the last 50 years. And you think I exaggerate by 50 years, but I think the last time there was a major update to the form was 1987?
86.
86?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty close. So that was a long time ago. So these policy forms don't really respond or recognize things like technology or data or these new exposures to making sure that these things work to the level that the consumer is going to expect. So it's arguably that there's probably no coverage in there to begin with, but even if there is, they put an exclusion on, so it's not covered.
When I was sitting at the National Association of Home Builders Construction Liability and Building Materials Defect Committee, I'm a member, it was brought to us as a concern, because we were watching builders. It was kind of fun using drones to do some site supervision, and you say, well, what's the harm in that? We're improving quality, we're keeping an eye on what we're doing. And I also happen to sit on the Construction Health and Safety Committee, and I was like, well, where are the tie-offs for the roof guys on the roof? Huh? I said, well, now OSHA's using drones. And so technology, whether it be something like a smart home issue, or whether it be how you use technology in your business, how you protect your customers' data, is as much a concern as what you build. There's an intangible side. And one of the things I will say is that y'all have a phone to operate your smart devices. It's only as strong as your phone. And how many people have you ever had your phone hacked or heard of somebody that has? Okay? So the smart device manufacturers are pretending there's no problem. Okay? That's one of the reasons I think this is an area of question.